And story time. Have you ever heard of or seen the movie Prometheus? Prometheus was a 2012 movie directed by Ridley Scott. Prometheus was about a scientist named Shaw, played by Naomi Rapace, this lady right here in the corner. In the movie, she finds an ancient message that she's able to eventually decrypt. And once she decrypts the message, she ends up finding out that the message that she believes says, "Come to these coordinates," which is another planet. Dun dun dun. Once they make this long journey across the galaxy, they eventually come and meet this guy right here, who goes by the name the Engineer. Now, the Engineer is the last of his kind, and it kind of details throughout the movie the purpose of what the Engineers were, which I'll get into in a second. And these Engineers were a highly technological, advanced race that went around to different planets in the universe and would colonize these planets, Earth being one of them. Now, these Engineers would use their own DNA to populate these planets that they would find to make them, livable and habitable. Which is also another thing where I think they get the whole made in his image thing. But, with that being said, imagine if I told you that all of that story is based off of a real event. What the fuck? Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but follow me. And the story that this comes from one of the first known civilizations known to man, which was the Sumerians. Sumerians existed somewhere between 3000 and 5000 BC. Were the most advanced civilization that ever existed at that time, and their largest city housed around 80,000 people. They were well traveled on both sea and land. They invented measuring and mathematics, which we still use today. Established the first form of international trade. Also accredited with many other inventions, including irrigation, the wheel, and beer. You drinking beer? Now, these Sumerians had written 14 tablets, which is a depiction of one behind me right here, that describe a race of people called the Anunnaki. Now, the Sumerians described the Anunnaki as deities and the descendants of Ant and Kai, the god of the heavens and the goddess of the earth. Get it, Mother Earth? Anyway, so in this movie, the Engineers are the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki's primary function was to decree the fate of humanity. Sumerians often depicted the Anunnaki as giant beings and also included accurate depictions of our solar system, which you can see one right here. Now, in these 14 tablets detailing the Anunnaki and the creation of the human race using the Anunnaki's DNA. Now, these 14 Sumerian tablets have been said to be a major contributor to the book that we know today as the Bible. What? Yeah, the Bible. Like and share for part 2.